Yay! 1-0. We're live. Sports all in. Hi guys, I'm Coach Bujing Akot. It's been a while to get to be on live via Facebook. No, for a couple of episodes, we were having a hard time from Zoom to Facebook. Kaya we always go to YouTube and upload the recorded video to our Facebook. Sports all in. Before anything else, papasalamat tayo sa ating sponsors na si Boss Harold Villanueva of JH Athletic Sportswear. Atlanta, number 11, Young. Yan, diba? Trey Young, shooter yan. Diba? Okay, here, sa kaliwa ko, in my left side, okay, it's Super Crunch by Paolo Orbeta, Boss Bajido Rosario, Boss Epo Kimpo of Smart Communication Incorporated, Mama Nini's Choco Bomb Bomb Trader Bees. No, watch out for tomorrow's episode natin, 6 p.m. Coach Ariel Capus of Choco Bomb Bomb, and of course, Dylan Ababu on Saturday. We have Peso Pizza, Boss Jafar. Okay, Boss Jafar Saladin. We have Chukoy Hardware and Supplies, no, by Jeff Agbulos, and of course, itong ating Lola Sitangs. No, medyo expand natin ng konti ang Lola Sitangs. We have here the bagoong. It's all natural, walang sugar, freshly cooked, no. Ako mismo ang nag-market nito, ako yung nagkasama sa nagko-cook. And we have this pickled papaya and pickled ampalaya. Yes, it's pickled ampalaya. If you haven't tried that, it's one of the best. And ako to mapagmamalaki ko. Ito, this one. This is what you call, okay, laki, oh. It's 1 liter sinamak vinegar. Okay, yung secret recipe niya nasa loob. Okay, nandiyan sa juice niyan. No, it's not the secret recipe is not hindi siya yung chili, hindi siya yung pepper, hindi siya yung garlic, hindi siya yung ginger. There's a secret recipe there. Yun yung nagpapasarap. Yung tipong once you have a taste of it, parang there's a certain mint na maamoy ka, matitaste ka. Diba? Kakaiba talaga. Anyway, welcome to Sports All In. And again, maraming salamat sa lahat sa ating sponsors, no? PYD Cares, huwag niyo kakalimutan, lagi tayong tumulong. You know, whatever happens in our life, mahirap, tuloy-tuloy lang ang laban. Ganun lang talaga. Sometimes feeling mo mag-isa ka lang, pero andyan yung Diyos. You know, at the end of the day, there's a light of the tunnel. Diba? So, ang guest natin ngayon is no other than former team captain of De La Salle Badminton Team, no, who also played sa national team when she was 12 years old. No? Mamaya makakausap natin siya, tuturuan niya din tayo ng different parts of the badminton racket. So, huwag na natin patagalin. Magkaroon muna tayong commercial. Sa pagbabalik natin, makikilala na natin, makakausap na natin, makaka-zoom-mustahan na natin si Iyah Sevilla. Commercials muna tayo.
Studying these days ain't easy, but there's no need to worry when we get creative together.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Things may be difficult, but it's easier if we work out our bodies and brains as a team. Ayun. 1, 3.
Whatever the challenge, we can count on each other for solutions.
Yeah.
Reaching our academic goals isn't rocket science when we collaborate.
Because when we have the right tools and each other, we have a perfect recipe to learn smart.
Whoa! Woohoo! Thanks for the help, guys.
Now, online learning is made easy. With Smart GigaStudy 99, get as much as 7 gigabytes of data for Google for Education and Microsoft 365. Plus, 2 gigabytes for all sites for 7 days.
Oh, guys, good job daw sabi ni Prof.
Dial *123# or go to the Smart app today.
big data beats your worries. A world that gives you priority when innovations come. This is the GigaLife own Smart Signature. Simplified by the Philippines' fastest mobile data network. The choice is simple. Move up to Smart Signature and make your mark. How do I know it's meant to be? Simple, smart ako.
Yes. Simple, smart ako. Yan. Isa pa pala sa ating pasasalamatan, si Boss Kenny ng US Canvas Marketing. Yan. Maraming salamat. Yan yung mga coffee bikers natin. Si Boss Jafar, si Boss Brian, si Boss Harold, tsaka si Boss Kenny. Yan, mga coffee bikers natin. Shoutout sa ating mga PYD bikers. Coach Kino, Coach Benji, Coach Darius, ayan, yung mga coaches ng PYD and players, sila Angko, sila Roan, sila Miggy Jacob. And also check out our Pinoy Youth Dreamers instructional video by Miggy Jacob, no? The campus icon of Sneaker Love. Makikita nyo doon yung tamang way, yung techniques, the right way, the basic basketball, yun yung importante doon. You'll never go wrong when it comes to basic basketball. So follow and subscribe and like natin and hit that bell button for the YouTube channel of Pinoy Youth Dreamers. And of course, ito rin, itong Sports All In, meron din itong YouTube channel. So do the same thing. Like and subscribe and hit that bell button. Okay. Huwag na tayo magtagal. Diretsuhin na natin. No? Gusto natin makilala ang ating guest. So ito, ang kanyang mga action shots, ang kanyang solo shots while she was playing for the national team and also for the DLSU. Yeah, that's Maria. With energy, she won in UAAP. And that was lunges, backhand. Yan yung mga tatanungin natin ng mga favorite. Yan, lunge yan ang alam ko eh, di ba? So, nalaman natin yan yung mga favorite skills, mga movement ng legs. Kung ano yung difference ng forward lunge, backward lunge, yung mga smash, yung mga ganyan. Okay, tanggapin na natin si Iyah. Makipagkwentuhan na tayo kay Iyah. Okay. Ulitin natin, she is the former team captain of DLSU Badminton Team. Hi, Iyah.
Hello po, Coach. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Mukhang okay yung natin internet natin, ang ating Wi-Fi dyan sa Bulacan. I heard, di ba, sa kwentuhan natin,
okay
nasa Santa Maria, Bulacan ka. Di ba?
Yes po. Yes.
Okay. Before anything else, ang gusto natin malaman is, gusto ka namin makilala mabuti with our viewers who is Maria Angela Sevilla, where she started playing badminton with the club team, at what age that you were able to enter the national team. Yung story ng buhay mo, pakikwento muna sa amin. Tapos from there, tsaka tayo pumunta sa DLSU. Okay, unahin muna natin yung munting paglalaro mo ng badminton dyan sa bayan mo, sa Santa Maria, Bulacan. Diba? Sige, take it away.
Nag-start po talaga ako sa kalye po talaga namin, sa street namin dito sa bahay. And then, yung father ko po, enthusiastic talaga siya ng badminton. So, he brought me to different badminton courts here in our little town. Tapos yun po, doon po ako nag-engage din sa sports. And then, yung tita ko po kasi, yung kapatid po ng mom ko, player po siya ng badminton before talaga. Varsity po siya. Kaya doon siya po yung talaga na nagturo sa akin ng badminton. And then mga 11 po ako, nag-start na po ako mag-compete. Sinama na po ako ng parents ko sa club team po.
May I know what what's the name of the club team? Kasi syempre, we should also give recognition to that club team. If it wasn't for that club team, we will not be able
Yes po.
to see an Iyah play for the national team at the same time for the DLSU.
Yung MSI po, Malala Shuttlers Incorporated. Sobrang yun po yung isa sa pinakasikat na club team dito sa Bulacan.
Okay. Can you just give us a brief background of what's with that club team, sino yung coaches, what age group, and where do you guys practice, and how often do you guys practice as an early age?
Yung MSI po, it was, at hanggang ngayon po, it's handled by Coach Paeng Dionisio. Sa Malolos po yung badminton court at pagtitraining ng MSI.
Nice, as early as now, may mga nagko-comment sa ating live, no. Si Idol Jervin Baguhin, no, he's a PYD player, basketball player natin sa Pinoy Youth Dreamers, who now owns a Gadgets Love, yung mga cell phones, earphones, yan, nagko-comment siya. Good evening, Coach. And of course, our very good friend from Sports Corner PH, Gab Ferreras. Sports sumustahan na.
Yes po, siya po ang nag-endorse po sa akin.
Yeah, siya yung nag-link sa atin. Hi, Sir Gav. I'm pretty sure he will ask a lot of questions kasi he's very enthusiastic pagdating talaga sa sports, no? Okay, let's talk about your dad. How come your dad, decided to put you sa badminton? It can be valuable, it can be, basketball might not be that famous in Bulacan, but I know badminton, volleyball is one. Swimming is another one. Why badminton? Is he a badminton player? Was he a college player? Or besides your tita? Bakit badminton?
Siguro po kasi po dun sa, alam ko po yung company nila before. Talagang yung mga friends niya from the company, they play badminton occasionally. Or no, more than occasionally, mga twice a week po sila nagba-badminton. So, feeling ko dun po ako na-encourage kasi parang natuwa ako dun sa sport. I mean, na-engage po talaga ako nung bata ako dito sa badminton.
So, parang masasabi mo yun, nakita mo?
Na-feel ko na...
Oo, di ba?
Ako, parang na-feel ko na I'm for the sport. Siguro parang ganun po.
At saka syempre, nakikita mo si daddy, naglalaro, di ba? Parang you got inspired, di ba?
Opo. Tsaka po, yung family, hindi lang po kami, yung family ko, there were times na my cousins, my aunties, and my titos also joined us in playing badminton. That's why it became a family thing for a while.
So super big deal pala talaga ang badminton sa pamilya nyo.
Opo, pero ako lang po talaga yung nag-pursue na sa mas matataas na level po.
Nice. Si tita, sabi mo kanina yung tita mo yung pinaka parang nag-introduce sa'yo sa club team and everything.
Yes po.
Do you find her like an inspiration, one of your inspiration besides kay daddy? Can you just paano mo nasabi na inspiration sa sayo na kasi sometimes 'di ba pag pinupush tayo ng parents natin ang daddy usually parang come on dad, 'di ba? Ayoko niyan kasi at the end of the day that's what you call tough love, 'di ba? Pag talagang kung mahal ka ng parents mo, they will just really try to give you the hardest time for you to be able to survive, 'di ba? And you did. And yung tita mo, ano namang support ang binigay sa'yo?
Ayun po yung good thing is they never pushed me to play badminton. It was always my choice. Tapos yung sa tita ko po kasi, parang yung dream ko before talaga, matalo lang siya ng singles. Yun na po yung dream ko before. Tapos, nagtuloy-tuloy na po siya eh.
So dati, tinatalo ka niya. Tapos eventually, nakita mo, lumilevel ka na sa kanya. Ano na-feel mo yun? You're starting to compete with her and parang nakaka-level ka na sa kanya. At what age is that?
Opo, kasi I think I was 8 years old, 8 to 9.
8 to 9 years old, you're defeating your aunt. Wow.
Hindi po. Medyo
lumalaban na. Oo.
Opo.
So ano,
Yun
ano yung
po,
feeling
parang
nun?
siya po kasi parang naging gauge ko nun. Kung
Kasi ano ba si tita?
lumalakas, kung nag-i-improve, ano po,
Si
sorry.
tita, ano ba si tita? I mean, elite player ng badminton sa Malolos? Ano,
Ah,
how do you consider tita as a badminton player? Para malaman natin yung gauge mo, why siya yung pinaka naging gauge mo.
varsity player po. Varsity player
Wow!
po siya.
Saan siya
Tapos
varsity player?
yun, PUP.
Oh, nice. So good sports program also.
Yes. Tapos meron po kasi siya mga friends na yun po yung mga veteran coaches po. So doon po ako dinala.
So you learned a lot from her in terms of the maturity of the game itself,
Yes, and the
diba?
very basic po. Parang she was the first one who taught me how to properly handle, properly, kung paano po hawakan ng proper yung badminton racket.
Yan. Sinabi mo yan. Okay. Sige. I-mention mo muna yung pangalan ni tita so she will be properly recognized. What's her name?
Si Tita Christy Salvador po.
Is she still playing, coaching, or...
No na po.
Okay. Since nakasabi mo sa akin yung proper way of holding a racket, kasi it's very important. Yan ang pinaka-unang-unang dapat maintindihan na mga athletes, no? Most especially the people who wants to venture in badminton. Before holding it, you must know the part of that badminton racket. Can you please tell us first the part of the badminton racket, the face, the whatever, kung ano ba yan. Kasi hindi ko na siya memorize. Pero just educate us. Educate us.
Okay po. Ito po yung badminton racket. So ito yung grip. This is the grip. And then you call this the butt. We call this the butt. And then from here to here, you call this the shaft. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how you call it. And then this is the head. And of course, the string po. Yun lang po. Very common lang naman siya. It's the same as a tennis racket.
Okay.
It's lighter.
It's lighter. If you are to teach us on how to hold the grip, how to grip it properly, how will you first introduce us in holding the racket?
The very basic po, yung parang unang sinabi sa akin, kung paano hawakan na raketa. It's just like you're shaking your hands with another person. Parang ganun lang po. Kung paano po kayo mag-shake hands, that's how you will hold the racket as well. Just like that. And then, yes. And then, hindi po dapat masyado mahigbit. Dapat loose lang. Para kasi po meron tayong tinatawag na forehand and backhand eh.
Yeah.
Pag mahigpit po yung pag-handle niyo sa racket, mahirap po yung switching. So, kailangan loose lang. Then, it's like you're just shaking your hands. Yan lang po. Yan po yung very basic na lagi dapat tatandaan.
It's like basically shaking the hands.
Yeah, just basically shaking your hands lang po with another person. But
Okay.
you're holding the grip.
Okay. If I am a starter of a badminton, how will you teach me? I mean, what kind of racket, certain gears that I should be wearing for the basic one. I'm a starter. Kasi yung iba, they just go for the brand right away,
Yeah.
diba? Branded.
Yes,
And there's
po.
a certain tension dyan sa body, diba?
Yes,
Sa body, yung
tension
mismo
po,
net, yung may tension. Should we get, what kind of tension that we should get? Alam ko maraming expensive rackets, and there's also some very basic that can be used for beginners, and then eventually you just upgrade.
Yes. When it comes to the tension po of the racket, it's usually based to strength po ng person. Hindi sa kung sobrang galing mo or hindi beginner ka, hindi po ganun. Ang alam ko po talaga, yung nakadepende po kung gaano kalakas yung arm mo dun sa tension mo. Yun po yung basis po. Yung iba po kasi ang ina-assume nila is that kapag beginner, sobrang baba ng tension. Hindi naman po. Naka-base po kung hanggang saan kaya ng arm mo. Hanggang saan kaya ng tension ng arm mo.
Nice, nice. Okay, before we move forward, no, may mga bumabati sa atin dito. Si Edgar Mora. Good evening, Coach. Pa-shout out, former RTU Blue Thunder coach. Yes, I am a former RTU coach. Kamusta na, Sir Edgar? Baka meron ka dyan, pwede mo ibasahin. I think
Okay
Leia,
po.
can you be the one to check some of the comments? Marami
Okay
na
po.
comments sa'yo. Then
I
shout out to them.
will... Yes po. Leia, mas idol ko po yan. Mas magaling po yun sa akin. Leia and Layo. Mas magaling yun sa akin.
How about Queenie Yazon?
Teammate ko po yan. Hello, Queen.
Yeah,
Si Coach
Queen.
Owen po nanonood. Yung head coach ko po na Dalasal, sa Dalasal.
Hi, Coach Owen. Diba? Meron naman dito, all the way from Mimaropa sa Mindoro. Si Coach Ferdinand Madrigal, si Coach FM. Coach FM, ingat kayo dyan, ha? After the last typhoon, alam ko, medyo nagkaroon kayo ng matinding typhoon dyan. So, pray and recover, no? Lalo yung mga taga Bicol. Yan. Meron ka pa bang gusto i-shoutout dyan? May nababasa ka pa ba?
Mamaya na lang po.
Yan. Diba? So, that's what's good with
Po.
Sige, go!
Shoutout ko po yung tita ko, si Tita Mel. Belated happy birthday, Tita Mel. And Tita Belen. Shoutout po.
Yun. Diba? Tita Belen. Okay, happy birthday. So, Iyah, balikan natin yung mo, no? After teaching us and everything, kaya natin binalikan yan kasi sa unang kwentuhan natin, partially, at the age of 11 and 12 years old, you were already in the national team. Diba?
Yes po.
So, ikwento mo nga sa amin yung from your club team, paano ka na-discover to try out, and then eventually, you were able to go to LaSalle. Ikwento mo sa amin yung moment yun kasi it's a very early age. Diba? So, yung paghawak pa lang ng raketa, that age, parang medyo difficult pa yan sa mga kabataan. But you started early, 8 and 9 years old. So, talagang masasabi natin, you had a good start.
Yung kasi po yung sa national team, nagkaroon po kasi talaga ng nationwide search para dun sa mga gustong maging part ng junior team. Junior national team pa lang po kasi yun. So, juniors po ako pumasok. And then, ayun po, from MSI po kasi, nag-invite sila ng mga players na pwedeng mag-try out din sa national team. So, doon po ako, parang kasama po ako doon sa napili na mag-try out. And then, nung nag-try out po, ayun po, nakuha, 1 week po yun eh. 1 week po yung training plus tournament sa Rizal Memorial Sports Coliseum. Tapos yun po, thankfully naman na nakuha po ako na part ng national team noong 2012.
2012. So you
Yes,
were at the age of 12 years old, if I remember right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the junior national team. Then eventually you still play for your club team, tuloy-tuloy lang. And then you competed like 10 international teams, competitions. Can correct me if I'm wrong?
I don't remember exactly the number of the international competitions po, but I did compete for international level po.
So can you just give us an idea or your memories of what happened in your best performance or best experience, best journey internationally as a young kid before entering college?
Siguro po yung pinaka-memorable sa akin is I didn't get to have the normal high school schooling po kasi po nag-homeschool po kami for national team. So I think the most memorable is yung mga learnings ko po nung nag-international competition ako kasi yung maturity po, pati yung I get to grasp the culture of different countries. Siguro yun po yung pinaka-ano sa akin. Yun po yung parang mas memorable kesa po dun sa mga naging performance ko.
So what
I don't know
really
po.
stick with you as the culture of knowing how to basically interact with this different kind of
Yes po. And
nations.
I think having that sense of independence, I mean, independent po kasi hindi ko po kasama yung parents ko noon eh. At a very young age, I was part of the national team nga po. Tapos, meron mga competitions na I had to go alone, just go with my teammates. Hindi ko po kasama parents ko. So, siguro po yung pagiging independent din.
You know, being alone is hard, diba? It's hard. There are times that you're inspired, you're depressed. You know, as a young kid, you know, you go through that kind of sports. And then when you win, you basically celebrate alone because wala si mommy, si daddy. Of course, you call and everything. Masaya moment. It's easy to celebrate and share. But the sad
Yes.
moment of, you know, getting defeated, losing in a big margin, and you're alone. You know, your mom is not there, dad is not there. Coach probably can be there to give you pep talk, but at the end of the day, you go to your room, you sleep by yourself. What's in your mind?
Well, I just wanna enjoy everything po. I mean, playing international because na-realize ko po na not everyone can have this kind of opportunity. It's a very big opportunity po. So, yun lang po yung iniisip ko nun. I just want to make everyone proud.
Nice. Diba? So talagang that moment of playing internationally molded you to be stronger and better
Yes
athlete,
po.
diba?
Yes po.
So when you entered LaSalle, you were very confident already because alam mo na you have the experience, the skills, and you know you can turn things around because you've been independent, diba? The first time that you were able to set foot in LaSalle, you know, as a varsity player, ano yung feeling na yun? Kasi I'm pretty sure your parents studied in FEU, then here you are, you're in LaSalle. It's the same green pa rin, dark
Yes.
green, and diba?
Yes.
But syempre ibang culture. You know, since you know different culture, what was the different feeling that you were, feeling that time?
To be honest po, it was a mixed emotion if I can remember vividly. Kasi I was intimidated po at first talaga. Kasi po Lasal po parang, ang taas po ng tingin ko sa Lasal talaga nung una. So talagang intimidated po ako at first. Pero what made me, kung ano, yung nagpa-comfortable po sa akin is yung treatment rin po nung teammates ko, nung Office of Sports Development. Sobra po yung alaga nila sa athletes. So, nung medyo naka-adjust po ako, doon ko po na-feel na, masaya pala talaga sa Lasal.
Nice. Meron sa'yo bumabati dito, si Angel Crisostomo. Congrats, Iyah. #Team Bulacan. Diba?
Hello po, Coach Angel. Coach po yan.
Hi, Coach. Coach Angel. How about EJ Gakayan? Hi, Iyah.
Hi, Kuya EJ.
And Rafi Aguilar also. Go be.
Hi, Raf.
Gav Ferreira, Sir Gav, sabi niya, Iyah, sino ang tinitingala mong idol sa badminton? Whether a former or current national player or LaSalle teammate mo?
Oh.
Idol. Sino mga idol mo?
Idol?
Yeah.
Ano po ewan ko po kung mapapanood niyo to, pero si Ate Poca po yung idol ko talaga since nung bata. Poca Alcala po. Player po siya ng UP. Nakasabay ko po siya sa UAAP.
Kwento mo sa amin, bakit mo siya naging idol? What makes her different from the rest of the players that you know? You competed, you played with, you played against with. Bakit siya? What's with her that inspires you?
First and foremost po, naging senior ko po siya sa national team. Junior po ako and then she was playing for senior categories na. So, naging close po talaga kami. So, malami po talaga siyang naituro sa akin sa badminton na hindi ko maaabot kung anong level akong, I mean, hindi ko po, marami po talaga siyang na-impart sa akin. Tapos, ano po kahit sino naman po itanong niyo na badminton player, I think kilala nila si Poca Alcala. So, ayun po.
Poca Alcala. Am I right?
Apo. Ate Poca, hope you're
Ate
watching.
Poca. Ate Poca Alcala, hopefully we will be able to reach you. And one day we will be able to guess you and we'll know why a lot of athletes look up to you. Diba? Shout out sa Ate Poca. And Rafi Aguilar ulit, sabi niya, I am Iyah's #1 supporter.
Wow! Really?
Shane Buloron, #1 fan. Love you, Ate Iyah.
Love you, Shane. Take care.
Si Jonas Delmida, love you, Madam.
Love you, Madam.
There's a question here from Coach Darius Crenshaw of Fleet Admirals PYD in Muntinlupa. Ano po ba ang kailangan i-develop kapag naglalaro ng mga badminton? I think he's referring to more on the motor skills siguro, more on the legwork. If you are an athlete, diba? Ano yung first thing na feeling mo you should be able to develop as a badminton player?
Kasi po ang badminton sa akin, for me po, it's a very complicated sport. Kasi lahat po gumagalaw Your arms, even your wrist, gumagalaw po sa badminton. So, for me po talaga, feeling ko ang pinaka-importante is footwork. Kung paano ka po gagalaw sa court. Kung paano ka pupunta dun sa destination ng shuttlecock. Kasi po, doon po ako unang talagang focus, yung footwork po talaga.
In one practice, let's just say you practice for about an hour or 2 hours. Half of that practice goes to the footwork or 3/4 of that practice goes to the footwork?
No po. The whole session, for me po, yung nakikita ko is dapat for whole session po yung footwork, for whole session yung i-hit yung ball. Para po kasi hindi po malito yung player.
So what are the different kinds of footwork that you can impart to us? The one that's stepping forward is lunges, tama ba yun? Yung mga ganun.
Yes.
Can you just give us some of the terminologies?
Okay po. The very basic po is yung V-front. Yun po yun. Sa V-front po, dun po magagamit yung lunges talaga. Kasi po yun po yung pupunta po kayo sa harap ng court. And then the second one is the V-front. V-front. The second one is the V-back. V-front and then V-back. Yun po, siguro. Yung 6 corners po kasi yung tawag dyan Kapag nakapunta po kayo ng badminton court, 6 corners po yung tawag nila.
Nice. So talagang maingay na talaga yung group natin. Si Jacqueline Pantoja. Can you just browse through it and shout out to them?
Okay. Apo. I'm seeing Jacqueline Pantoja. Jack. Pahingi ako ng Kalea pag uwi mo dito. Palma Cruz. Teammate ko po to nung kami. Last playing year ko po. Nag-silver po kami. Hi, Pams. Love you.
Nice. Okay. Let's go to De La Salle. You spent 5 years in La Salle. Season 81-82, you were the team captain. Diba?
Yeah.
How was your run? How was your journey for 5 years as varsity player in La Salle? What was the most exciting part?
It was, syempre po, it was very tiring, but it was so fulfilling po na natapos ko yung 5-year journey ko na yun. Siguro po yung mga exciting parts, yung pag magsi-season na po talaga, UAAP season.
Paano mo nasabi na it was tiring? How do you guys practice? What was your day like? Are you in the dormitory of La Salle when you were still playing for your DLSU, or you're staying outside the dorm?
Nung national team po ako, I was staying in Rizal Memorial Sports Coliseum po, together with the national team. But nung lumipat po ako, nag-focus na lang po ako sa Lasal, nag-condominium po ako near the school.
Yeah. For our viewers, though, you played Lasal Green Hills 5 years. The first 3 years, you were still in the national team. Pinagsabay mo national team. And at the same time, student athlete ka ng DLSU. Diba?
Yes po. Yes po.
Feeling ko yun yung nakakapagod. So what's your schedule? Doon yung pinagsabay mo. Ikwento mo sa amin yung schedule mo. When the moment that you wake up in the morning, what do you do? And until the night that you're gonna sleep?
Ayun po. Gigising po ako ng mga 6 a.m. 6 a.m. and then 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'll train together with the national team. And then 8:30, I have to be quick. I have to shower fast because I have class at 9:15 sa Lasal po. Tapos 9:15 onwards po until siguro 2:45. 9:15 to 2:45 po yung classes ko. 2 classes lang po ako palagi kasi bawal po kami mag-overload ng units dahil student athlete po. And then 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. training again. And then yun po. Sa gabi po, yun po yung time to do school stuff, mga school assignments, ganon. Homework. In between na po yung mga meals.
So that was 3 straight years.
Yes po. Pero ganun din po yung naging schedule ko nung sa Lasal rin. The only difference is that I trained with the national team for that 3 years, and then the last 2 years I trained with Lasal.
That was every day. Every day. That's Monday to Saturday.
Monday to Saturday. But
Sunday.
classes,
Saturday and Sunday you go home to Bulacan.
Yes po. Yes po.
So no nightlife.
No nightlife. Yes po. Less social life po talaga yun.
So you gave up that social life for
Yes.
the national team and for the Lasal, diba? So
Yes po. I had to.
were there any regrets of you because you entered Lasal at 16 years old, finished schooling at 21 years old for 5 years. Your time was compressed in just merely being a student athlete.
Yes.
Was there any regret that na masasabi mo na sana nag-spend more time ako with friends? Because that's what you gave up. That's what you gave up, your time with friends, going out. Instead of going out, you're resting, sleeping, diba? And studying. Was it hard or ano ba doon?
I never po ako nag-regret dun sa decision ko na yun kasi nag-benefit naman po ako from there. Kasi po, if hindi ko po give up yung social life ko, hindi po ako magkakaroon ng scholarship ng Lasal, sa Lasal. So, never ko po siya ni-regret. It was hard, pero it was very worth it at the end po, at the finish line.
That's nice. Siyempre, at the end of the day, you gotta finish schooling. And everything na nangyari doon was just, tapos na yun, di ba?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Kaya nga sabi ni Aki Boy Sevilla, haha, mama and papa is watching.
That's my kuya po.
Kuya, don't worry. She's finished in college and working, so okay lang. Yeah. So can you just browse again because there's a lot of comments sa'yo. You can.
CJ is watching. She's my cousin. Hi CJ. Stay safe. Mia mga limotan. Prodigy po to, prodigy ng Lasal. Kuya. Tita Mel. Yeah,
Marijo Rama?
Yes po. Classmate ko po siya sa PW.
So you studied in PW?
Yes po. High
Jasams.
school.
You're talking about Jasams in Kansas City.
No, I'm talking about Jacksonville, Bedro Hill po.
In TAF.
Yes, po.
Okay. Nice. Um, Finishing in LaSalle, as a student athlete, you were able to achieve and finish your college there. Diba? Now you're working. Well, ano yung masasabing message mo sa mga tiga LaSalle? People who help you as an athlete and were able to, teachers who were able to give you this certain extension. Alam mo naman natin na they are more, not word lenient, siguro more supportive sa mga student athletes because they know the sacrifices. Siguro this is the best time for you to say thank you because for 5 years, di ba? Kumbaga, they embrace you, then they gave you what's best for you, and now you're totally a best Iyah that can ever be Iyah, di ba?
Grabe. Thank you po.
Time for you to say thank you to your LaSalle family.
I'd like to thank Coach Owen po talaga. Pinasalamatan ko naman na po siya, pero I just want to repeat it. Thank you, Coach Owen, for giving me the opportunity to study in a very prestigious university and also to play for LaSalle. It was such an honor po talaga. Iba yung LaSalle po yung dala mo. And then sa OST po, yung Office of Sports Development, I'd like to thank Sir Nong, Sir Emmanuel Calanog, our Executive Director, Miss Joy, Miss Grace for helping us, not just me, everyone, every student athlete, whenever they have academic needs. Miss Marge also I'd like to thank, and all the PTs that we had, PT Sheila, PT Marco, PT Ted, thank you for taking care of us.
Nice. I just also like to say hi to Coach Ever Cuerdo, all the way from Italy. He's watching right now. Team Proudly Pinoy Philcom Italy Basketball Association is watching right now. Magandang gabi sa'yo dyan, Coach Ever. I think it's only the afternoon sa kanila. So, di ba? Ayun, si Gab Ferreras nagtatanong, during the pandemic, nagkaroon kayo ng fellow athletes from LaSalle ng donation drive to help the needy. Can you elaborate that?
Yes. We formed this Stronger Together donation drive po. It was not just me po. It was Ace Agustin, team De La Salle University, team captain po ng swimming team. Si Nicole Alcaraz and Pat Eusebio, together with the OST po. Kasi po, nung kasagsagan ng ECQ, di ba po, madaming tumira sa
dorm.
Benilde, sa Benilde po, sa LaSalle, sa Enrique Rizal Sports Complex, Sports, whatever po. So, doon ko po in-encourage yung mga team captains to, bakit hindi tayo gumawa ng donation drive for the people that are stuck in our little home in LaSalle. So, yun po yung naging start. So, nag-agree naman po sila kasi na po sobrang naawa po kami dun sa mga families na nawalan ng tirahan, ganun po. So, sinimulan po namin yung Stronger Together.
Do you plan to continue that group, Stronger Together?
Siguro po sa mga susunod na times po. Pero as of now po kasi, well taken care of naman po yung nandun po sa association.
Nice. Kasi yan din yung hashtag namin ng Makati Super Crunch sa MPBL. Stronger Together.
Yes po.
Kaya lang, during pandemic, this kind of crisis, talagang masusubukan kung gaano kayo ka-together, gaano kayo ka-stronger, diba? But that's really part of life. It's really how you handle things, and how you gonna face reality talaga. Well, pandemic's really hard. Pandemic, diba? So how did you handle pandemic when you were still there in Bulacan? What was your routine for the last 8 months? I know that you're working, so work from home. What's your schedule? After Lasal, you're working already. Ano yung naging schedule mo?
Anong ECQ po kasi, inabutan pa po ako ng online classes. Yan po yung last term ko. So I had classes and then I was so happy lang po because I got to spend a lot of time with my family. Kasi po, di ba, before hindi ko po yun nagagawa kasi nasa Manila ako. So now po, nagawa ko po siya during ECQ and GCQ. Yan po. Tapos, yun, maintain ko pa rin po yung exercise ko everyday. Pero hindi po talaga makapaglaro ng badminton before kasi nga po pinagbawal po siya ng IATF.
Pero now you're back. You're back on track. You still play badminton now. If there in Bulacan.
Minsan po, pero ngayon po kasi busy po sa work so hindi po madalas. Pero I find time po to play.
What's your work? Can you just give us an idea? What course did you finish in LaSalle, and what kind of work that you were able to get, and what's the relationship of being an athlete, and ano yung characteristics na as an athlete na gain mo that's helping you out with your work right now?
I studied Bachelor of Arts in Sports Studies po. But currently, right now, I'm working under a law firm in Makati. I'm working under Attorney Ferdinand Benitez po as a legal staff in his firm.
So you're in the law firm?
Yes po.
Do you
I'm
plan...
in the litigation part.
Is there any plan of you going to law school, pursuing law school? Why in the law school? Why in the law corporation?
Yes, I have plans on going to law school.
So that's why. So parang
That's
you
why
want to
I'm
know the
saying-
nitty-gritty of the corporation, the law itself. So you want to be a
Yeah.
corporate lawyer.
Maybe po. I just wanna see the unglamorous side of the litigation po, before I enter. I mean, if ever given the chance.
So gusto mo lang, kailangan mo lang inspire sarili mo. Parang, let me test myself first if I'm really for this.
Yes. Ganun din po.
Galing. That's nice. So what was your biggest advantage from being an athlete and going to that kind of a profession? Or probably, kung magiging lawyer ka, ano yung feeling mo magiging advantage mo?
Malayo pa po yung sa lawyer.
Let's just say, sabi nila, when you dream big. Diba? So,
Yes.
kunyari, you want to be a lawyer. What will be your... Kasi, pwedeng mangyari kasi, si letter A would also like to be a lawyer, but he just studies. Si letter B, wants to be a lawyer, pero siya, happy-go-lucky. Si letter C, gusto maging lawyer, pero student athlete siya. So, ikaw si C. Ano yung advantage na feeling mo from the two of them na pwede ka talagang makuha mo yung pangarap mo?
Siguro po for now, kasi po, I'm working in a law firm, and when you're working in a law firm, it puts you under pressure po talaga eh. Kasi po, very kailangan mo rin po yung focus dun sa work kasi very stressful rin po siya. Pero siguro yung nakuha ko pong advantage is that I can work under pressure because I've been there. But in a different setting. Because before I was an student athlete, and now po na nasa law services po ako, parang nadadala ko po yung attitude na yun na I can work under pressure. Siguro po yun yung pinaka advantage.
Siguro, mas masasabi natin na mas control mo yung emotions mo. Diba?
Yes po.
Because
yes po.
you're, as an athlete, you don't want to react emotionally high when you're happy or when you're down because it can really affect your decision makings. So ngayon siguro
Exactly
yun yung advantage mo, no? Diba? That you really
po.
think twice, thrice, 4 times before words goes out of your mouth. Diba? Okay. Baka meron ka pa dyan gusto pasalamatan. We're going towards the tail end of our episode. Baka meron pa nag-shoutout
Apo.
sa'yo.
Check ko po. Si Sir Joseph po, ang Santos. Hi, Sir Joseph. Thank you for watching.
Yan. How about your, yung mga sponsors mo when you were still playing for the national team and also for the La Salle? Baka, dapat natin silang pasalamatan.
Sorry po. Sponsor?
Yeah, mga sponsors nyo before. When you were still playing. Kasi syempre, di ba, this is the right time to look back and say thank you, di ba? To the people who groom you. Yun pinaka-importante. Sabi nga nila, you should always look once in a while sa likod mo. Kasi you will never see what's going to be in forward kung forward ka lang ng forward, di ba?
Yes. Yeah. So I'd like to thank the DLSU badminton alumni, especially Kuya Joff, kasi po siya po yung naging team captain team manager namin nung first year ko as team captain. And I'd also I want to thank Ate Jackie Cruz for supporting us last season.
Nice. Okay. How about your message to your parents who's been very supportive sa'yo all throughout your playing until now you're working, nandiyan pa din si mommy, si daddy na talagang unika Iyah, di ba?
They're watching po baka kiligin.
Mas maganda nga marinig nila, malaman nila, yung mga parents like us, we really wanted to hear, because sometimes the millennials doesn't speak, doesn't react. Kasi nung panahon namin, you have to be more vocal on what you feel sa parents mo and also more on what do you call this? Parang more on expressive, diba? Ngayon parang mga millennials, wait. So this is the best time to say everything you want for your parents.
Ayan, Mama and Papa. Wow. Nasa taas lang sila eh. Pero thank you so much for supporting me in every decision that I make. Whether it's good or bad, you always support me. You never left my side. Thank you for all the sacrifices and patience, because I know to myself that I won't be here without your sacrifices. So thank you. Thank you so much. Di pa tapos journey natin. Malayo pa.
Layo pa. Oo, tama. Kasi syempre, you're just 21 years old and you're still going to pursue yung pagiging lawyer mo, di ba? Pahabol, marami mga bumabati sa'yo. Check mo ulit kung meron pang gusto mo shout out, di ba? Paul Gonzalez.
Okay na po yun.
Remember Paul Gonzalez? Sabi niya, Marijo, remember me with
Opo.
friends in Jasams before?
Teammate ko po kasi ito si Paul Gonzalez.
Oh.
Sobra. Close po kami niyan.
Si Kuya tawa na tawa. Si Kuya, si
Oo,
Aki Boy, tawa na tawa. Siguro talagang nahuhuli ka na sa mga mo. Sa mga...
Wala pa pang tulog yan para makanood ng live.
Nice. So, ayun. Iyah, maraming salamat sa sa oras
Thank you
mo.
po for having
busy
me.
kayo. Alam ko busy ka, di ba? Dahil yun na nga.
Okay lang po yun.
You're working, tapos I know you're spending more time sa family mo. But what's important is we get to know more of the sports of badminton, and at the same time we get to know you more. You were able to inspire a lot of kids, di ba? And mga athletes, di ba? So, ang pinaka nang hihilingin ko sa iyo is really a parting words. Your piece of advice to athletes, yung mga young kids, lalo na ngayong pandemic, some can go out, some cannot go out because yung ibang part ng Philippines still GCQ, MGCQ, So, ano ang masasabi mo sa kanila ngayon na pandemic? What can they do? You know, they are feeling depressed. You know, COVID's really hit us badly. Ano yung magiging words of inspiration mo para sa mga kabataan, sa mga atleta for badminton and also for this pandemic?
Siguro po right now, for me lang naman, it's not the right time to pursue something. Don't be too hard on yourself. Yung safe ka with your family and you eat full meal a day, okay na yun for now. Pero, ayun, siguro it's the time to discover your passion or hobbies. It's the time to discover yourself more. Yun po siguro yung masasabi ko for other people na nagsistruggle.
Nice. Thank you. Again, Iyah, maraming salamat sa oras mo.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Marami
Thank you.
kami natutunan sa iyo, especially yung hand
I
grip,
hope so po.
the very basic hand grip, shake hands. Diba? At saka si Kuya, tawa-tawa ng tao si Kuya. Nilalaglagan ni Kuya. Diba? That's nice. So, continue to inspire and hopefully one day we'll see you as a lawyer. And
Hopefully po.
Message us, diba? We'll, if you need anything, we'll be here for you. So, sabi nga
Thank you
natin,
po. Thank
ano
you so
Santa
much
Maria?
po.
Ano ang Santa Maria, Bulacan? What's the best delicacy there? Because, di ba, rice and
Chicharon.
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 Okay. Chicharon. Pag nakita tayo, napunta ka dito sa Metro Manila, wag magkakalimot, magdala kang chicharon. You know?
Sure po. Sure
Pero
po.
the best chicharon na pwede mong gamitin is dito. It's our homemade product. And it's called Lola
Masarap
Sitang's.
naman po yun.
This is sinamak vinegar. This is really different. So, pag nakita tayo, we'll exchange. I give you sinamak, you give me the chicharon.
Sure
Diba?
po. Sure po.
Okay, so, hi to your parents.
Perfect tandem.
Diba? Maraming salamat ulit.
Thank you
Yeah.
po.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much po for having me. It's an honor po.
Yeah. Till next time. We'll see you.
Next
Keep in
time po
touch.
ulit. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye po.
Break through a world where big data beats your worries. A world that gives you priority when innovations come. This is the Giga Life on Smart Signature. Simplified by the Philippines' fastest mobile data network. The choice is simple. Move up to Smart Signature and make your mark. How do I know it's meant to be? Simple, smart ako.